Okay, we're going to start 11-1, and this is all about graphing quadratics. The main thing that you want to think about when graphing quadratics is the shape that it makes. It makes what's called a parabola. It's this U shape and it's symmetrical, meaning that if you have points on one side of the graph, you can put them on the other side as long as you know where this middle line hits. That's called the axis of symmetry. Okay. That's your reflection line. Okay. It also has a vertex here at the bottom. That's either your very lowest or your very highest point, depending on if you have a upside down parabola. So that would be the vertex on a downward facing parabola there. Okay. They mentioned the minimum and maximum. So the graph that I drew over here would have a maximum or a highest point, and the graph that they drew here in blue would have a minimum. Okay, we go straight into example 1. This one, it wants to identify the axis of symmetry, the vertex, the y-intercept of the graph, and then the end behavior from the graph that we have. So there's no actual solving. You're just going to find these pieces on the graph. So first off, you got the axis of symmetry here, and it is always an x. X equals, and then whatever number it's at. In this case, it's -2. We have the vertex, which is the very top or very bottom point, depending on which one you have. This one is -2, 8. The parabola crosses the y-axis at 0, 4. So the y-intercept is 4. And then it talks about the end behavior. You're basically just looking to see what is y doing when they give you some information about x. So it says as x increases or goes positive, what happens to y? So as I go across the screen, as x goes that way, where's y going? Is it going up or is it going down? In this case, it's going down, so we would also say decreases. Let me see if there's any more on here. We'll go ahead and do this one too. Okay, so I think we're going to do this one more time. So axis of symmetry, right in the middle, is at 2. Our vertex, right here, is at 216. Our y-intercept, where it's crossing the y-axis, is at 12. Our end behavior, as x increases or goes this way to the right, what's y doing? As x decreases, what is it doing? And I see both arrows going down, so that means they are both decreasing. There we go.